So this is the total. We already told you that 40% for the oral presentation and 60 for the written project work. So in total, you can see what we have there, and this is how. So you can see the scores based on each professor. I won't take too much time here, so you don't take professor to heart and start sending him some messages. I was in the school. I was having a course in Japan for a leadership academy, and one time one of the guys during the break, he approached a lecturer and said, "Guy, I saw the grade. You didn't try for us at all. And that guy's from Nigeria, so we know our brothers can do that when we are here. But that's just on the lighter note." And you can see from Professor Caroline the grading for all the other students and the Professor Caroline as well. And I have an experience in Copenhagen. I'll share with you later. And I was studying in Copenhagen as well. And even from the University of Pennsylvania, when we were doing that, there was a small girl from Argentina. She never agreed that her team was number 3. I mean, she thought she was so brilliant that professor couldn't just understand her presentation. So for Dr. Ken, that is what you can have here. Professor Ken shows us Professor Dr. Ken. I'm sure that's also clear. Can you confirm to me if you can see?
Yes, we can see. And
Okay.
can you maybe explain why the rest of you had higher numbers and Professor Ken is using single digit numbers just for clarification purposes?
Professor Ken is single digits.
Yes, so for instance, we see under Professor Ken, we see fearless 7, integrity 7.
It's
Uh,
the same for all of us.
oh, you want to go back to? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let me explain to you. Okay, let me explain that. Okay, so there are a lot of people joining. Wow, I think it's getting heated. People are joining. We have a lot of people admitted into the class. Okay, so for your information, every criteria is 8%. So 5 of them sum up to the 40% that
Okay.
makes up the total for the oral presentation. And for the written is 60. The written is already given to you ahead of time because we already read your project work. We had that beforehand. Okay, so if you add 8, yeah, it means that you add 8/8, which is very impressive. That's what they were telling you, and that's what I was saying, that there's no student in this class who is below a B grade. So you should be proud of yourself.
Awesome.
Nobody had a very low mark in most cases. So Professor Ken gave the same. He was very impressed with your performance. So he gave you a lot of 8 and 7. I also gave you this, like, yeah, as usual. So in a nutshell, there's also a page where we have comment like the framework was good, the good analysis, like there's a framework there is also, but that is not necessary for this. So we have a total score where after that automatically it computes. Then we are able to tell who is leading. So basically, I want to show you this as you may want to see. I'm sure you are eager to see who is leading. So you can see clearly that it's a very tight score. When you use a graph line, the graph of line, you will see that it's a curve that shows that all of you are on the same grade. Like I told you, it's a B plus and an A grade. If you look at the curve, that's I to go. I can insert the curve, and you will see that in that case, this is going to be a very, very, very close competition or challenge. So we have honesty. They were very honest. So I think that they were able to tell us a lot of their flaws. And therefore, in this case, being so honest wasn't good for them. So they started from bottom, basically. Integrity, maybe the same story for honesty. They have the similar issue. They were not able to make it to the top 5. And then we have 79.1 vision. Vision was trying as much as possible to be clear. So they nearly got into the 80 mark, but unfortunately the vision wasn't clear. Maybe like my vision is getting to worry me now. Is it because I'm saying something against vision? No, I don't think so. So it's very clear now, I think. So after vision, as you can see, you also have resilient and then fearless. I think those two words, if you are resilient, you don't need to fear, right? And if you are fearless, you might also be resilient, basically.
Yes,
so they decided to twin and have the same 81.7. So that is the case for them. And it gets closer where people get much more focus. I think Professor Jacobs Abin mentioned that focus always try to get closer to the title and then they lose it. And I think it's happened this time around again. They are very close to the second and to the first position. Normally they are second or they are third. In most cases, they have not gone below third in the past experience. And in this year also, focus is third. And I think you should start unmuting because we are getting to the top runner for the time. You should start using emojis to start celebrating yourself. I can see some faces are already getting dull. Please don't get dull. Don't get dull because you have done well. You have done well. You have done extremely well. So courage, you were courageous enough, but we cannot trust you now. That's the unfortunate part of it. You are very courageous enough, but you couldn't win the trust of the judges today. So we admire your courage. We congratulate you for being courageous. You challenged the people who were able to give us some trustworthy content. You could see their presentation. I think there were three. They had only one gentleman, they said. And then they had a very good oral presentation. I think what helped Trust a lot was because they had a very good oral presentation. Because with the written project work, it was almost the same for all of you. But Trust was able to present very well. And in a nutshell, you can see that just 0.3, 84.3. So if I was supposed to do no decimal, then it's 84 because unless it's a 0.5, then you run up to the next number. But in this case, it's an academic exercise and it counts because it's a mathematical value. So therefore, with the privilege that I have as leading the judgmental, the team of judges today, I think I have trusted the trust team with my colleagues. We have trusted the trust team enough. And therefore, we want to congratulate Trust. And I can see King Fred waving. Oh, you can shout, King Fred. You can shout, let them know that Trust.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Team Trust. Team Trust.
Trust.
Good job.
I want to plead all of you.
Good job.
Wait.
Good job.
I have to make the noise. Wait. I can still deduct some marks.
Hooray.
Okay, I can still deduct some marks.
Hooray.
If you don't obey my instruction, you can deduct some marks. If I deduct even 0.5, you are no more the first. 0.5, you are no more the first. So what I want to plead all of you is that you can unmute and then say congratulations to Team Trust, and then you can clap for them. It is a teamwork, and I think it will be good that all of us unmute and congratulate them, and that will show that we are leaders and we do not want to
Trust.
So please, everybody,
Go,
trust.
Team Trust.
Congratulations.
In fact, make us proud.
Congratulations, Team Trust. Congratulations to Team Trust. Yes, so
Wow.
This is how tight the competition was today.
I'm so happy.
Over to you, and you can see
So
shows that it was so close.
The resurrection of the Lord has done everything.
Trust.
The Lord has resurrected with us.
So much.
Oh.
I think last year, Team Trust Team Trust was the second runner-up or first runner-up. And so that's why you could see their level of excitement. But in a nutshell, listen, I want each and every one of you to know that we are very proud of you. Many of you came into the program not even knowing what you were doing. All of us that when we get into any institution, but with time, as we navigate our way through, the vision becomes much clearer for us. And I believe that the competitive nature of your presentation is a testament of your hard work.